do you have anything you want to talk about? So I guess last time we did this one, simplify the lexing documentation on names, go to review, oh, what just happened? Carol says it would be helpful to add an explicit comment. So let me do that. Lace, I don't know if you're still here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do the push to talk.
Oh.
I said that we were... Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. So I was just saying that we had finished that PR 1406464. I had some comments in the comment stream.
Okay, so let's get that one. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at right now, isn't it? Carol said we should make it more obvious that that this number is the normalized form of this. Is that better? I don't know if it's push to talk again.
Oh, there. I'm back now. Sorry.
Yeah, so I said for I should probably full sentence. You're right. So I basically added this thing. Hopefully that'll be enough for this comment. And one thing I wanted to check is the name here. So there's name start and name continue instead of ID, which is great. this is better. And we can wait for a reply, I guess.
Yeah, I think I agree. It's more clear than it was before. More obvious.
I agree as well. All right, let's see another one. Oh, the optionals, ZSTD and other modules. I see Stan is not here. Maybe we should do that when he is here. I don't know if you're interested in this one. Or maybe we should rather go to
I mean, we
syntax
could
docs.
do it. It seems pretty simple, but we could also go to the syntax. I mean, if he made it. Oh, I see. Stan had a comment on that. Is that right?
No, Stan actually did.
Oh, he did the. Oh, I see. Okay,
Like
he did the
prep work for this.
prep work.
Which
Okay,
I
well
only
then let's wait
realized
for him.
after I did the commit. And there's a few comments. Okay, let me do this tomorrow then. I put it on my to-do list on another screen. And let's see what this one is about. Summary of source characters. Okay, I've merged that one. Perfect. So that goes off the to-do list. And next up would be, where are we? So we're still waiting on the F strings and T strings. I think there's been a lot of time now.
Oh, this is the one where we were waiting for some comments. Is that right?
Well, Adam already commented saying that he wants to basically do it differently.
I see. Okay.
Reorganize things more, which I think would be great. But I also think basing the work on this pull request would be fine.
Maybe we should do that separately.
Yeah, I think we should.
In other words, yeah,
merge
I could
this
talk to
and-
Stan and make myself available and see if he wants to work on it together.
I think this is more Adam wanting to work on it.
Adams. Oh, that's right. Adams, what I meant. And that brings us to the frontier, I guess, which is subscription.
is it? Where's subscriptions?
Oh, 632? I think it's 6.3.2.
Right. Yeah, subscriptions and slicing. 632. I need to find this faster next time. Okay, so we basically, I don't know who was, me or you, so I think you asked what's a good word for all of these, for everything that goes here, and I think we didn't really get a good term for it, so it's these three terms, I guess. And this was a long time ago, wasn't it? Back in September. So let's try to get back to it. So subscriptions and slicing. In the current docs, subscriptions and slicing are separate separate sections, but syntactically they're the same thing. So I want to combine them and say subscription is point of selecting an element from a container. Subscription syntax uses square brackets which contain blah blah blah. Key index or slice, that is an expression by which the requested element is looked up. So this is the simplest form of subscription.
We don't actually, do we define key, index, and slice?
Yeah, here.
I don't. Well, but I mean, okay. Oh, I see. So they're all the same.
Yes.
I think what I'm trying to say is that subscription is common to key, index, and slice. I wonder if, so for example, if someone didn't necessarily understand what an index was, in other words, like semantically, how is an index different from a key?
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Do we have like glossary terms for them or something? I mean, it's cool. It's well, so.
Yeah, I guess we should define them separately.
I mean, I like the way it says, for example, subscription is used to get a value from a mapping using a key. That's really good. Or to get an item from a sequence using an index. We could include one more thing for a slice. But yeah, I'm just wondering if that's something, if that might be a dead end.
No, I think that's actually. Where are we? Expressions. I think that's actually good, because what we do here is have a kind of a long introduction, and then we say in the simplest form the square brackets contain a single expression. I should make this bigger, shouldn't I? So we probably should describe the simplest form first, and then build on top of that. And the simplest form would be just a key or index, a single expression.
Right.
And
right, because a slice is like a range, isn't it? Or a, yeah.
Yeah, you can have slice, and you can also have tuples of all of the above.
Okay.
And start expressions and whatever. Yeah, so let's do that. So the subscription syntax uses square brackets. So let's do this. So we'll use square brackets after a name. maybe we should link the name. Oh, well, not a name.
Identifier? After a... Oh,
well, after an expression.
Oh, okay.
So now we say in the simplest form, in simplest form, the subscriptions, the container. So in its simplest form, I guess we need to repeat this. In the simplest form of subscription, the brackets contain a single expression. This expression is called, maybe we need to deduplicate some of this prose later. This expression is called a key or index. Depending on the kind of container. Syntactically, key and index syntactically there's no difference between them. Maybe we should say here I should move this part here. Does this make sense?
So it does. I think that where it might be confusing is that the syntax is the same, and I wonder, does that mean that somehow type arguments are in fact a sequence, or in other words, because we're sort of saying that if you see square brackets, then you're dealing with, a fragment of a sequence or a sequence.
Selecting an
then
element, right?
Yeah, selecting an element, right? And so, I mean, it's good that we say that it's also used to provide type arguments, but we're not trying to suggest that type arguments are in fact some kind of a sequence of elements.
Right.
So we might want to say, something like not on the other hand, but or basically that it's also. I mean, it's fine to say it's also used.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's probably okay, but we do want to make sure that people understand that it's a different thing. It's like, in another case.
And one more thing,
or in a different context. That's what I'm trying to say. In a different context, the subscription syntax is used to provide type arguments, something like that.
I also want to move some text in between these examples. Let's say, like this. And then go when getting an item from a sequence, the expression in brackets let's call it index. Syntactically, there's no difference between a key and an index.
I mean, I guess where I would worry is that.
And now here, the subscription syntax is also used to provide type arguments for generic types, even though types are not sequences, or not necessarily sequences.
So in the example that we give for slice.
For slice. Here.
Oh no. Okay. Never mind. Because we're saying syntactically, there's no difference between a key and an index. So basically, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. In other words,
okay.
I wonder if the comment, maybe this is what I'm getting at. I wonder if the comment about the type arguments should be outside of the series of descriptions of index, key, and slice to make it clear that it's a separate thing altogether. Maybe at the beginning, for example, where we say subscription is an operation, it's indicated by square brackets, and then we might say square brackets can also be used in this other scenario, which is not applicable here.
Ah, right. But all of these examples use an expression in the square brackets. Slices are not expressions. You cannot just write.
Yes,
like,
completely. Yes, I agree. Fair enough. I think what I was trying. Yes. What I was grasping for was more, not so much the distinction between the type arguments and the slice, but rather the distinction between type arguments and all three of these things. In other words, so we can talk about subscriptions and slicing, and then maybe either early on or perhaps the very end, we can say that, you know, square brackets are also may also appear when used with type arguments.
Right.
That's different.
Right. So
not to be confused with the.
Yeah, that would be great if we were describing like the semantics. But here in the chapter on syntax,
Okay,
this thing is exactly the same as this.
Yes, I see. Thank you.
So I will want to group them together.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
And I probably want to expand this a bit more and put the container. Like put the container there. So I don't know if you want to weaken this to make it not a definition that we then violate.
You mean, how do you mean weaken it? Meaning not put in the.
Maybe we want to start with describing the syntax.
Oh, right. Like the general case of the general form of subscription.
Subscription. Do we want to define subscription as the operation? Or maybe just stick with defining it as the syntax?
Yeah, if we're talking about the syntax, I mean, then it would be, then we don't pull semantics into the situation at all. Oh, nice.
How do you now follow with, you know, you have the name of the subscribed object followed by square brackets.
Should we do like a little production list from the or a grammar snippet, excuse me?
We don't want a grammar snippet, we want an example.
Okay, an example, I see. So how about day of week, you know, or month for is whatever, May or something like that. Oh, okay.
Until later and say get a value from a dict. Subscription syntax. let's say object being subscribed is a primary. Brackets contain a single expression. Getting a value from a mapping, like in the dict example above, I do not want to leave this. The expression in brackets is called a key. When getting an item from a sequence, it's called an index. Syntactically, there's no difference between a key and an index. Let's see. Subscription syntax is usually used for something element from a container, for example. Object being subscribed, primary, is followed by square brackets. In the simplest case, the brackets contain a single expression. Getting from a value from mapping, blah blah, the expression is called a key. When getting an item from a sequence, the expression is called an index. Does that make sense?
I think that's much, much better.
Maybe we should repeat this thing. Syntactically, there's no difference between a...
Ooh, that's really good.
Maybe we should not repeat that and just...
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily a repetition, but it's a, yeah, it's good to, because by doing that, I think it reinforces that there are two different scenarios that are, as you say, syntactically similar, but semantically they're totally different.
Right.
It's certainly helpful for people like me who are often trying to stumble around in the dark, to discover the shape of things.
Okay, so now we got a bit ahead of ourselves and we don't need this part anymore. So we have the simplest form of subscription. And now we have a more advanced form of subscription, slicing. It's commonly used to extract a portion of a sequence, and this forms the square brackets contain a slice up to 3 expressions separated by colons. Any of the expressions may be omitted, but a slice must contain at least 1 colon. Maybe we should add comments like this everywhere as well. How do you call this? Parametrization. Mark things up in a comment. And should we make the example simpler into just this?
You mean Oh, that example. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think slicing is pretty good here. Should we have sections here? I see yield expressions already have like the 4th level.
Well, I mean, my instinct is to say yes because we have the 3 different, you know, it makes searchability easier.
Yeah.
If somebody's just interested in one thing or the other. That's my intuition. I don't know how Adam feels about the 4 different levels, but like you said, we have it there already.
So this is what's used.
It's a small typo in subscription. R. There's a missing R.
Can you tell I upgraded my keyboard and I'm not sure I like it?
Yeah. I mean, I know that it's a little bit louder, which does not bother me at all, but I can tell that it's a different keyboard.
Oh, that's just the mic position. Now we need a special section for subscription grammar.
The first computer that I had, or I came in contact with at home was my father's IBM PC, which of course came with that amazing keyboard. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to use one of those.
M or something like that?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I mean, in those days, there was only one, so I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, that's clicky,
but it had those special keys. Yeah, spring-driven keys, exactly.
Ah.
Those were amazing.
I've never had a chance
and they were
to
very...
type on it.
Oh, you have had one?
I've never had the chance to type on one.
Oh. It's yeah, it's really incredible. So I've been chasing the dragon, trying to get that feeling back ever since. So I tend to prefer very loud keys.
Oh, have you seen Unicomp's offering?
Oh wow!
So they're actually building new ones, and I think you can get them with
keycaps. I was not familiar with Unicomp.
Yeah, so basically Unicomp got, I think they got the patents and technology and whatever from IBM. And they discontinued, well, many years after they discontinued the Model M. And they started just building new ones. So if you have $200 to spare, you might want to get that and report how it feels.
I mean, to be honest, I think that's what the Model M keyboard cost back in the day. And
wow. Like
well,
numerically or adjusted for inflation?
No, I mean, I think they were quite expensive. I think that sounds about right. Keep in mind that this was before commodity hardware, and IBM always charged a premium for business equipment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think they also like got the actual factory where they were.
Look at that! That's amazing. Lexington, Kentucky.
made.
Wow.
I don't know if they moved since or something. But, yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to look.
I was there.
The history.
I was there last year.
Oh, really?
I had no idea. Yeah. There's very close to Lexington. There is a geological formation, which is also like a national park, I think, or a state park, and it's apparently the best place in the U.S. to go rock climbing.
Oh.
It's called the Red River Gorge.
Right. Well,
yeah.
I have a favor to ask. If you do get this and go to ByCon US, bring it with you. I want to type on it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Unicomp.
Yeah, or, well, if you search for model and recreation, that's what I got.
Yeah, but that sounds like they're using the original equipment, so that's definitely worth pursuing.
Yeah, they want to reuse as much as possible. Alright, so we have slicing, a more advanced form of subscription. So this is, the basic thing. And we have slicing, which I think we got to a pretty good state before. Tuple subscription, 2 or more comma-separated expressions or slices, or 1 expression or slice followed by comma. Let's follow the pattern where we have the simple case first. Followed by an example, and then put in the more advanced case, right? So example. In this case, the interpreter constructs a tuple. Oh, there is also the expression slices and passes the tuple. Then the get item or class get item method as above. From the syntactical point of view, the square brackets may also contain 1 expression or slice followed by a comma. This maybe. This is much more informal, but I think you can figure it out.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't. I remember seeing that, but I forgot about it. That's cool. One element tuple.
Maybe we should do something like.
I think it makes a very nice table of contents in the nav bar.
Yeah, that it does. Start expressions. We can have a start expression. The interpreter unpacks the result into a tuple and passes this tuple to blah blah. These may be combined with comma separated expressions and slices. In the normal way. I guess the example speaks for itself here. Now we have formal subscription grammar. Subscription is a primary bracket slices. Slices is slice or tuple slices. Tuple slices are comma separated slice or start expression. I don't think we need this because we already said that above. We say a slice is a proper slice or an assignment expression. Proper slice has a lower, upper bound and stride. And all of these are expressions.
Do we assign? We don't define assignment expression there, do we?
Not
we
here.
have lower bound, stride.
That's defined somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. A proper slice is okay.
We also don't define expression, right? But that's defined.
Oh, the assignment expression is the walrus operator. Is that right?
So assignment expression, I think, is. Oh, let's see. Let's see the actual grammar. Assignment expression. Aha, right. Yeah. Let's see how this is. Let's see how this matches the actual grammar. Let me pull up. Subscription. No. Oh. We don't have subscription here? Oh, we don't because this is all under primary. Primary here is primary slices, right? So we need to break up this primary into several stuff, and subscription is this primary slices, exactly like that. And then slices can be a single slice or slice start expression like this. Now, because this is the new grammar, this is actually a subset of this. So maybe we should maybe we should combine that, right? Because you have one or more slice or start expression separated by commas, and then an optional comma. So a single slice will match this.
Oh, okay.
On the other hand, if this rule is used, then the result will be a tuple. If it's just slice, it won't be a tuple. So this is probably good to have. That's probably what that's probably why I had this in there. Let me open a new window here. So this change in version can now be new in version, actually.
Oh, version added. Okay.
Yeah. And this is better put in the at the beginning. Right, so let's do that. Maybe, so I'm should this version added be at the end of the chapter or at the end of the section or at the beginning?
Oh, I think they're usually at the beginning, but I could be wrong about that. I think it might vary based on the like the Sphinx docs might do it differently from Python.
Yeah, this is probably clear. I mean, this probably makes it clearer that it refers to the whole section.
Yeah, I think in general that directive appears just before the description of the thing that because it's a little bit like a changelog-ish feeling.
Yeah. I mean, the changed in version was at the very end. I guess that's different.
Oh, then I'm wrong. Then maybe it should be at the end.
Yeah, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's there. I don't know. Maybe one of the reviewers will now have an opinion.
I mean, to be honest, I think if it's version added, where it's a net new thing, then it ought to be at the beginning, intuitively. Whereas if it's something that's changed that people might already be familiar with, then maybe it's like a footnote.
I think it's more like if it's function documentation, then you'll usually find these at the end.
Okay.
But if it's like prose like this, somehow feels better to put it at the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, let's leave it to the reviewers. Continue with the formal grammar. So we have slices. Slices is these. Slice or start expression. That's tuple slices, and then we have right, start expression then should be defined somewhere. then we have slice, which has expression, 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 and these have names here, which I think is good. They're named A, B, and C in the grammar, but I would like to document them like this. And then if slices contained only one unstarred slice without a trailing comma. Wait, slice can be starred? No. So this is that. It will evaluate to the value of that slice. Otherwise, slices will evaluate to tuple containing the items of slices. I think we can leave this here, even though it's technically redundant. So then we have a bunch of slicings. Yeah, so this needs to go up here with the indices for it as well. Maybe the indices go up here. And we are done, aren't we? Maybe. Oh, no, we're not. We need to link the start expression. Does start expression appear anywhere else? Oh, it does. Parent form is start expression. So maybe we only need to put it in give it
the grammar
syntax.
snippets.
And is assignment expression a thing?
I didn't see that.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
Really? Oh, okay.
That's great.
Oh, fantastic. Look at that.
Is that the same thing as in the actual grammar?
Positional arguments.
Slice named expression. Ah, there it is. So assignment expression and named expression are different. But at least start expression is the same.
Okay.
So we'll need to rename assignment expression to named expression. Let's see how they differ. So named expression is an assignment expression or an expression. Aha. Aha. Right, so we need to put named expression here and expand it somewhere. Say named expression is an assignment expression or an expression. Wait, no. I see. Assignment expressions in the grammar as it's documented now is the same as named expression in the actual grammar, but in the actual grammar, assignment expression means specifically the variant where this part is not not optional.
So it has the walrus option, the walrus operator.
Yeah, so named expression is this. It's either the assignment expression or just the expression. But as it's documented now, the assignment expression is the same, like has this thing optional, which is confusing as hell. But we can leave assignment expression here and rename it to the proper thing later. We will need to rename it when we get to that section, but for now this is correct. Assignment expression is the same as named expression.
So we would rename that in section, which section now? It wouldn't be...
well, we would rename it whenever it becomes a bother.
Okay.
But right now it's easier to just use this. Yeah, I guess when we get to assignment expressions, we should rename it.
Yeah, I'll just put that in the to-do thing.
Well, whenever we get there, we ought to check if this matches the actual grammar, and we'll remember, hopefully. Okay, are we good?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Do you want to commit? Yeah, do a commit.
I think you're already co-authored in the previous one, but this never hurts. And I need to create the pull request like this. So this would be oh, can't automatically merge. Something changed. Need to pull the main branch. And there'll be conflicts. Oh, we changed parser.c, didn't we? Oh, yeah, there's more work to do. Now that I see the branch, we've left some notes here. Data models in datamodel.rst. There's a committed conflict marker. Which I think I just used to mark some notes.
Oh, so you can put those in manually then?
Oh yeah, there's just
Oh,
a
okay.
bunch of characters. So let's see what this does. Slicing is done exclusively with the following three methods. A call like this is translated to this, and so forth. Missing slice items are also always filled with none. Okay. This comes out of nowhere, but whatever. Get item. Oh, I think. Let's see what the change here is. So this changes the documentation of get item Because we want to move the treatment on negative indices and things like that. Let's see. So we said here, see get item documentation for how built-in types handle subscription, including support for negative slices.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we actually need to do that. So before that, I think we had this. Now the documentation has this. Call to implement valuation of self key. For sequence types, the exception keys should be integers. Optionally, they might support slice objects as well. Negative index supports is also optional. If key is of an inappropriate type, type error may be raised. If key is outside the set of indexes for the sequence, index error should be raised for mapping types. If key is missing, error should be raised. Okay, and I think this is stuff we lifted from expressions, and it previously said, let's see, right, yeah, this runtime stuff. For built-in objects, there are two types of objects that support subscription, like getItem, mappings, and sequences. The formal syntax makes no special provision for negative indices. However, built-in sequences all provide a getItem that interprets negative indices by adding the length of the sequence to the index, so that this selects the last item of X. Okay, let's combine these things. String is a special kind of sequence whose items are characters. A character is not a separate type, but a string of exactly one characteristic. Where does this come from? Oh, that was in syntax. And then there's slicing. All right. So, getItem is called to implement evaluation of self key. See, slicings now has its own header here. See subscriptions and slicing, that's a good chapter name. For details on the syntax. For built-in objects, there are two types of objects that support subscriptions. Let's reword it. There are two types of built-in objects that support subscription via getItem. For sequence types, the accepted key should be an integer. Optionally, they might support slice objects as well. Negative index support is also optional. I'm mixing something. There's mapping and sequences. Mappings. And mappings should be wait, this is taken from the syntax, right? It's calling doing something like expression lists. Now we don't want this here, but that's details on the syntax. Primary. So sequences should be here. We need to say what slicing does. Here it is. So somehow adapt this from the syntax docs. Primary is indexed with a key that is constructed from the slice list as follows. Slice list contains at least one comma, blah. Conversion of a slice item is that is an expression. Is that expression? Sure. Can omit all that. That's already in the syntax docs. Conversion of a proper slice is a slice object whose blah blah, substituting none for missing expressions. Okay, that's the syntax. But this doesn't say what the slice object does. So when I follow that link, this just says slice has, start, stop, and step, and it's generated when extended indexing syntax is used. So we should link this part to the slicing, right? So this is library functions. Extended indexing syntax.
Okay. So that's what we're calling it.
No. So first of all, indexing syntax. We haven't called anything indexing. We've called it subscription.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
And we've called this syntax just slicing. So slicing syntax. That's it.
That sounds a lot better.
Wait. This is missing something. Slicings should go to slicing. Did I not save this? Oh. I should go to slicing. Slicings should go here. Ah, okay. Guess it wasn't fully built. Yes. Great, okay. So, where were we? Slice doesn't give us any information on how start and stop is used. It actually works, which in the data model documentation we should define, right? So if slice object is supported, wait, isn't this somewhere?
Down there in section 2, I think it talks about slice objects. Line 1246. Is that right? 12, no.
This one? This one? Yeah, this just talks about primary as a sequence. Yeah, that.
Or class slice? Okay, that's not it.
That's just syntax stuff. Now, the docs, so looks like the current docs don't actually say what, like, you know, formally define what start, stop, and step does.
Okay.
Maybe that's in the tutorial.
Yeah,
That's
it shouldn't be, but yes, I can understand.
Could be. Oh wait.
Oh, slice objects. Okay.
Ah, sequences also support slicing. AIJ selects all items with index K, such that blah blah blah. Ah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, and then it says extended slicing. Oh yeah, okay. Do we call it extended slicing or subscription?
Step parameter. Right.
Okay.
No, slicing is a type of subscription.
It's type of subscription. Okay, I'm getting it now.
We need to link here. We just need to link here. That's great. For sequence type, so we need to link to sequences. How do you link there? don't. It
Oh,
doesn't have,
ouch.
doesn't have
That
a link. So
seems like we should put one in, maybe.
yeah. So what will it be? Look at that. Oh, we already put it in. The same. Yeah, this pull request added. Or documentation of sequences. And start, stop, and step. I guess should go up there.
The last parameter, sorry, the last parameter there, last paragraph, excuse me, on line 329. Did you see where
I
it says
just
there,
moved it around, sorry. Which line is it now?
Oh, 329, I think. It says there, or 328, it says some sequences also support extended slicing.
Yeah, with the
Would that be,
step.
with the third step, would that be a place to put start, stop, and, or link to? Excuse me.
No, I think we need to rename this I and J to start and stop. Like that.
Oh, perfect. And then we can then talk about step as the third parameter.
Right, we should also talk about missing missing start and stop. Right?
Missing, oh, so it's implied then? Like if you don't put in the start, is it?
Right.
Is it implied as 0 or is 1?
Or none.
None. Oh, okay. So it's just from the beginning, from whatever the beginning is. But it starts at 0, right? 0. That's what I'm saying.
Right. If end is missing, and was that. And I would add that if stop oh, stop, not end, stop. That if start of stop is too big, no error is raised. Like that.
No error is raised by the compiler, right? In other words, you might still have a runtime problem.
No, no error is raised at runtime.
No.
Like if you
okay, because it just
0,
figures
1,
it out.
2,
Okay.
and you index it with, you know, up to a ridiculous number, it just works.
Right. You still get
If you use that as
Sure,
start,
because it's
and
all right.
follows this definition. Oh, I didn't put it after the definition. I guess if you make this too negative, slice position is a nice term.
Yeah, it is actually.
And the comment above is about negative subscripts.
That's actually a good term too, because I tend to hear the word negative index.
Subscript.
But subscript is much more.
Subscript, that's the term. That's the key or index or whatever.
Subscript. Oh my god.
That's it.
Oh my god. I can't.
There we go.
So obvious. Oh my god. Of course. The object being described is a subscript of a sequence.
No,
meaning? Okay.
The object being subscribed, a primary, is followed by square brackets.
Containing the subscript.
Is followed by a subscript.
Yeah, in square brackets. Yep.
In square brackets. Great. Now to rewrite everything using this term, right? In the simplest case, the subscript is a single expression. Okay, we can say the subscript sometimes called key index, oops, maybe and depending on the type of the object being subscribed. The subscript is sometimes called a key, index, or type argument. Syntactically, these are all equivalent.
Hello.
Hello. Ah, that simplified things a bit. Nice. I guess this makes everything simpler. Like having a term you can use is just great. This form. Or maybe subscripted with is a mistake. Simple subscription, the subscript can also be two more couples. Or be given as blah, blah, blah. Maybe we should have a demo like this. Let's see. Is this still good? I just want to rename this to subscript.
Oh, that just looks so much more elegant and consistent. I'm glad Stan was here to see this. It was driving us crazy for weeks.
Literally. Yeah, do we have slices anywhere else? No. Ah. Wow. Yeah, this was great. Now to rewrite everything else. So where were we? The data model. And there are two places in the data model. Self-subscript. And this is a subscript, not a key. Sorry, I need to take this. Ciao.
I should really have some really like cool jazz or something to play in the room. You know, as background music when we need to have take a moment away from the mic.
Some elevated music.
Yeah, something like that. Or who is it that? Anthony Satilia, I think it is, has some really nice music that he gets from Lucas. I think Lucas is kind of like a DJ and whatever, EDM guy.
No, měli jsme sušičku, dal jsem tam počítač.
So there's always some cool background music when Anthony does the live streams. I don't know, have you seen his live streams at all? He's a bit of a curmudgeon. He's the guy that supports PyTest.
I'm not familiar with the streams.
Aha. Jo, tak to nějak vyúčtujeme, ale asi mi teda ne... No, tak možná ta sušička, no.
I bet there's probably a Discord plugin for like an audio feed or a music track.
Počítač měl víceméně pořád, no. Ale to asi nemá takový.
I don't know much about Discord, but it never ceases to amaze me how many integrations they have.
Jo. Jo, dobře. Aha. Jo. A ještě se tě teda zeptám, ty máš auto.
By the way, Stan, was there anything that you wanted to bring up today? We still have like 10 minutes or so.
Super, tak jo.
No, I don't have anything in mind.
Zbytek odnosím do kontejneru zítra. Aha, jo, super. Jasně, v pohodě, Jo. No, myslím, že tam není zameteno a už tam není koště, takže to tam bude taky, no. Jasný. Tak jo, super. Jo, řeknu to. Jasný. Jo, díky, ahoj. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
No worries.
So I guess this place here would be the place to introduce the term index. Or maybe, no, let's keep it like this. Optionally, sequences may support slice object as well. Negative index support is also optional. Right.
Good. Looks good.
And I guess we need to put in the mappings as well. Where did I get?
There's an index thing in there. Should we add a subscript? There's an index directive. I think you just went past it somewhere. For slide that had a few terms.
This?
Oh, there it is. Up a few lines. Oh, maybe there's another one too.
Or maybe.
Oh, there on line 1281, I think, something like that.
Maybe this should just link to the data model, like the sequences and mappings.
Yeah.
Sequences and mappings.
Sequences and mappings? Okay. Sequences.
We do have this stuff, I guess. And we just say C. What we expected, I guess. Semantics is behavior, right? Are you still there?
Oh, I'm still here, yeah. Yeah. Sounds good.
Oh. What happened? I think you said something, but I didn't hear anything.
Oh, no, I was just saying that I was still here. There might be some
That's a problem
latency
on my
issue.
side. Keep talking. Oh, okay. Now I can hear.
Okay, you hear me? All right. I was just saying that I was still here.
Apparently I touched the volume control on my headphones. Missed everything you said since I came back.
Too bad we don't have version control for hardware.
Yeah, maybe I should put a piece of tape around this particular control knob, because there's like 4 other knobs already.
Right.
But maybe this should have maybe this should still have like the common behavior. So if the subscript of an inappropriate type is raised, subscript is I guess is outside of the set of indexes. And I guess what this is trying to say that it's common to raise type error, or expected to raise type error. Expected, I guess. Or should.
Yeah. Or, I guess, what is it in the RFC language? Shall?
No, it's not shall, it's
It's not shall. Will?
may. Like,
May. There's,
it's
yeah, there's different.
customary
There's
to
must.
raise that.
Yeah, there's several. There's like must, shall.
Should. Should or may
Oh,
are
I
the
guess,
same.
yeah, I guess should.
I guess negative value stays. definition, I guess it's this is copied from syntax, and I guess we can get rid of it. All of this now. 2 types of objects, mappings, sequences, no special provision for negative. Including, we should note negative values.
Negative subscripts? Nice. Nice.
And I guess slice objects as well. Do mappings actually have special behavior for here? Not really. So this all refers to sequences. So maybe we should do that. Slice object C sequence documentation, I guess, and this shouldn't be a link. Now I can use the term index, right? Because of this.
Yeah, finally.
Okay. Didn't have this problem before. wrappings defined. Key. Something like that. It's nice and short. Do I have all the information I want in here?
I think that all looks good.
Yeah. Stirless tuple should all be in here, right? Ah. No, I don't want to link here. These represent finite order sets indexed by non-negative numbers. Clear as mud.
Non-negative no. Oh, indexed by non-negative numbers. Is that true though? I mean, a list can have or am I thinking just about subscripts?
Well, there's order sets indexed by non-negative numbers. So,
Okay.
this is fine. Some sequences interpret negative subscript by adding the sequence length. I mean, this is horribly mathematical. Technically correct, but it doesn't really tell you that you're counting from the end. But I'm not touching that right now.
Yeah. That could get pedantic very quickly.
That is already pedantic. I want it to not be pedantic. But yeah, all the information should be there. So let's get rid of this. Formal syntax makes no special provision for negative indices. When looking at the time, I need to stop now, sorry. So, thank you for your attention. I'll just noticed I should have stopped 10 minutes ago. So this is a bit
All right, yeah,
abrupt.
go ahead. Go do what you need to do. That all sounds good. I'll upload the notes that I have.
But yeah, so see you next week. I think
Yeah,
this is
fabulous.
looking better and better, so hopefully we'll get a pull request next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you
Okay,
around.
cool. Cheers.